good. All right, here we are at Evelyn Creek Campground, the first campground on Skyline Trail. And we just got here for our first sit-down rest. We're having some snacks and water. And it's been raining on us pretty steadily the entire time to get here. It's been cloudy. So I was just saying, on the walk up so far, I've been going through an emotional roller coaster where I'm feeling like the first 10 minutes, I'm thinking like, oh, I really wish we didn't do this.
Yeah, whose idea
And
was
then like 10 minutes later, I feel fine. I'm like, you know what? Let's go all the way to the top. We're gonna be good. And then 10 minutes later, I'm like, oh, you know what? I'm getting kind of hungry. Maybe I don't want to go anymore. And I started thinking maybe we should just make it to Evelyn Creek and then quit. But now we're resting here. I think we're gonna be able to push on. And our objective is to get to Little Shovel. So considering that the most walking I do is between my desk and the bathroom, this is a pretty big achievement for me today. So we've been going probably about 7 kilometers now, and I'm getting pretty tired. We just finished the switchback section of the steepest part of today's hike, and we're about 1 kilometer away from Little Shovel. At least that's what I think based on my GPS app that I've got on my phone. We're starting to see some views. We're getting pretty high up here. It's been raining steadily all day, and the rain is starting to feel a little bit cold on the top of my head. Lucky for me that I am using lots of energy to get up this hill, so I'm still sweating. We've made it to Little Shovel campsite, and it was actually like not very much further from my last update, so I was surprised that it was so soon. And here we are boiling up some supper, feeling pretty sore and a little bit chilly. So we got a nice view behind us up there, and just behind me there's a stream where the water's coming straight out of the ground. I don't think it's an actual spring. I think that there's we're on a pile of gravel here, glacial gravel, and it's probably flowing from some stream on the other side and it's just filtering through. But it comes out pretty cold. Day 2, we're just heading out of Shovel Campground, headed up to Shovel Pass, and we're starting to get some views with the clouds in the valley. It's pretty cool. Last night we got up to the bathroom about 3 times, and around 1:30 in the morning we saw the Northern Lights, which I didn't think was possible in Jasper because it's so far south, but there it was. Generally it wasn't too cold. I think it was about, we're estimating around 7 degrees this morning. Sleeping was chilly because all of our gear got wet from the rain yesterday. It was non-stop rain. And so we're making our way up to the pass. So let's keep going. I don't think those are rain clouds. to feel like the mountain mosquitoes are coming out to get me. And yeah, sit down in one spot for 5 minutes and mosquitoes come out. Have you enjoyed your hike so far?
This is amazing.
Do you think you would do it again?
Whew. We'll have to, now that after our first time, we're gonna have to replan our gear and probably could do it again.
Would you come back here or go somewhere else?
Well, you know, we always like to try something we haven't done before. Maybe try from the other side or a different trail. No bedtime snacks.
Hello.
Hello. Here we are now on the lowlands. No more highlands.
Hinton Boardwalk Trail. I really like how they've maintained it. Almost the entire thing is, in fact, we haven't walked off of the trail that isn't boardwalk. We've been going for at least a kilometer, and the ground around us is just muskeg and wet.
Yeah.
And it's impressive that what you can accomplish when the federal government doesn't get in there and ruin everything. You should see the muck and quagmire and the terrible beaten down trails in Jasper where they've not maintained it at all in the name of like keeping it wilderness and natural. And then all these hordes of tourists go and trample all the plants and kill everything. It's mucky and gross.
The highway of hikers up there.
+1 to Hinton. Good job. So we're on our way up to Edith Cavell. It's a road. You get up there, it's got lots of switchbacks, hairpin turns. It's just incredible. This might be my new favorite drive to tourist stop in Jasper. Behind me is the Edith Cavell, I guess it's a lake, I don't know, pond, but there's the toe of the Edith Cavell Glacier, and that's just a tiny little chunk of ice. Up there's a bunch more ice, and we're surrounded by peaks. Down this way, behind this terminal moraine, is the valley that we came up to get here. And we're technically off trail right now. And all these people behind me are also off trail. The sign said we shouldn't be here. So better go. Here's our front country campsite, number 25A. I think it's called Wapapoose. No, Wapatipi. Anyway, I don't know. But that's our site. We got a little fire going here. Picnic table, had all our gear drying on those strings. Got the tent set up. I'd say the privacy, that's the next site over there. And 2 sites over is where that trailer is. Across the road here we got a couple tents. One there at site 1, one there at site 2. There's the road I just came on. Privacy is like medium to poor. It's not the worst I've been on, but it's not the best. Then again, everybody's out having fun, not at their sites, so I'm alone. Oh, and the bathroom is right through there. Pretty nice facility.